Friday the 13th. Now I know you're probably not going to be able to see me too well because I've got my back to the light. But I tried it the other day with my side to the light and it didn't make much difference. So I did put the lights on. But it's not going to make much difference. So sadly, I am going to be a bit in the shadow. So I've survived my first day, night with the kids. They, Rosie barked and barked and barked. She didn't want to go to sleep last night. And I don't know what was upsetting her, but something was. I'm not crying, by the way. It's just my eyes run. And I finally got to sleep. And then they both woke me up about 5:45 this morning. And they'd said, don't let Trixie get her feet on the ground because she'll wee. Because she needs to wee when she wakes up. So I'm there like finding my way to the patio door here like, oh. So I fed them and then I thought they'd said, oh, they'll go to sleep afterwards. No. They were doing loops of the house, chasing each other for ages, and I'm laying in bed going, please, please go to sleep, please. Anyway, eventually they must have jumped on the bed. Well, Rosie jumped on the bed. Trixie, I had to get out of bed, pick her up and put her on the bed. So I did manage to get another, well, it wasn't quite a couple of hours, maybe an hour and a half. So if I look a little bit tired, you'll know why. Anyway, I'd just come out of the shower when the post lady knocked on. There's something about me getting in a shower. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. It used to happen when I lived at Mountnside. The minute my body hits water, somebody rings the doorbell or knocks on the door. Doesn't matter what time of day. I could have a shower at midnight. I swear somebody'd still knock. Anyway. Right. I did promise, didn't I, yesterday that I would show you my book. So I do hope the book's not too dark for you to see. It's by Rico. And I did have to pay quite a bit for it actually. Well, I say that. But I paid about £9 with the postage. But having said that, if you go on Etsy, some of the designers on there want to charge you £8 for one pattern. So bear in mind that there's 12 patterns in here for the £9. I mean, £3 of that was the postage. So, you know, if you can buy it anywhere else without the postage, it'll be cheaper. Anyway, it's got a lovely shawl on the front. It's, well, not a shawl, a scarf, isn't it? But it's like a very open one. I mean, they're probably all going to be in Rico yarn, but I shall tell you. This one's called Like Summer Flowers. It's a sort of a jacket. It is quite long and quite baggy. Oh, I do hope you can see these. I hope it's not too dark. It's quite a long sort of roomy jacket, but then again, a lot of people like that, don't they? This one is called Playful Details. It's more or less just a vest. It looks like it's done in pretty fine yarn, but I'll know when I get to the patterns. This one is another sort of oversized cardigan. Sorry, it's in a dark colour. Maybe there's a better picture. Oh, well there isn't there, but maybe there is further on. This one's like a lightweight. It's very lightweight. It must be like a gossamer type of yarn. It's a scarf, but very, you know, sort of summer flimsy scarf, rather than winter chunky scarf. That's the one that's on the front cover. It's called Summer Vibes. I mean, they're all going to be in Rico yarn because that's what the book is. But it might tell me what kind of thickness it is when I get further along. This one's called Stylish Storage. It's like a drawstring bag. I'm not a lover of crochet bags unless you're going to line them and make them quite constructive. I don't know whether that's the same one done in a different colour. I've always had sort of bad experiences with crochet bags going all droopy when you've been using them. Yeah. This one I like, it's called Crochet Freedom. It's very basic, isn't it? I don't know whether you can see, it's got like the patterning on it, like a sort of a checkerboard pattern. But it's a very good basic sweater, isn't it, for, you know, wearing with lots of different things. Now there she is wearing it with her linen trousers, I presume. This one is quite a big shawl. It says, perfect for those balmy summer evenings. She's showing it wearing it round her neck like that, but if you see it round that way, it's quite a big shawl. Once again, I'll have to tell you what they've done when I get to the other hem. This one is a very, very open work shawl. It says beautifully wrapped, but that's a close-up of the stitch, so it's very, very open work. I mean, I think the whole idea of this is a summer collection rather than a wintry collection. This one is Boho Chic. It's kind of like a basic tee, but with a bit of, with the turn-up cuffs on the arms, it makes it a little bit more modern, doesn't it? It's shown there in the pink, which is quite pretty. Shows how she's wearing it. It's nice to see how people style it, isn't it? I mean, not that I'm the age group where I style it in cropped off trousers, but it's nice to, you know, see that. Right, we're on to what they've done in. Well, the first one, the pink one, is done in Rico Creative Sport double knit. So that will be easy to duplicate in another yarn. The little tank tops are done in, double knit. They look quite fine, actually. And the dark baggy cardigan is also done in double knit. So it seems to be a double knit book, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Let's go a bit further in. The lacy sort of pale grey scarf is done in the kid mower. I thought it would be. That kid mower is gorgeous. Very, very fine, like a spider web. Beautiful. I have worked with it. It seems to be that there's lemon and the grey are done exactly the same. I could just show you a close-up of the pattern stitch. Very cobwebby, very nice. The bags are done in double knitting. The sweater that I like, that's got like the that design, you can see it's like a checkerboard design in holes, really. Well, not holes, you know what I mean. What do they call it? Filet, that's it. That one is done also in double knit, but it's done in the silk blend double knit. Would be nice, wouldn't it, if you had the kind of money where you could go get merino and silk and everything, yeah? Because it does drape nicely. The very big oversized triangle shawl is done in double knit. Again, there's a bigger picture of the whole thing there. Trixie wants to come and join me. I don't know where Rosie's gone. Can't see her. She'll be around. Trixie wants to nudge me. And the little tank top thing with fold-up sleeves is also done in double knitting. So that's a close-up of the stitch of that. You can see it. So all in all, I mean, it is a nice book. That's what they look like when they're all sort of stacked together. I don't know what's on. Oh, that's a little picture again of the sweater with the checkerboard. I mean, it's probably a little bit younger than me because I'm not a lover of really oversized cardigans, but I know that they're very popular, so maybe that's okay. Anyway, it's Rico. It's called Special Edition Crochet Collection, and I did find mine online. I had to sort of Google to find somebody. I think it was called the Yarnery or the Secret Yarnery or something where I found it. Nobody else seemed to have it. They didn't have it on Amazon or anywhere like that. So anyway, that's that. So the postman did bring my order from Wool Warehouse, and it's Drops Muscat It's a cotton, but it's very twisted, very got a twist and a bit of a shine to it. It's not a flat, dull cotton. It's supposed to be double knitting, but it's looking quite fine to me. It's what they call Mercerised, I think. It's recommending 4mm needles, which I suppose that would be the same for the hook. It's a 50 gram, it says 100 metres on it, 109 yards. It's called Muscat. And it's a very sort of, it's not cream, it's more like a beigey. They call it off-white, but I would call it more of a very delicate beige. But it does feel so lovely. And I also got the same yarn in a very pale grey. But they've got it on offer at the moment for £1.10p a ball, which I thought wasn't bad at all. I mean, I did have to pay postage because I didn't order the amount that they say free postage for. But the postage was, oh no, I've got free postage. It must be free postage over £25 because I spent £26 on this. And I got free postage, so that's rather nice. Thank you very much, Wool Warehouse. Very much appreciated. And it does, everything they send from Wool Warehouse comes in an organza bag. I used to call them organdy bags, but I used to get, people made fun of me. And it says Wool Warehouse all over the ribbon, yeah. But they're very, very handy, these bags. As I said before, I've got project bags I've spent a fortune on. But I still prefer the see-through bags where I can see what I've actually got in the bag. Woo! Knocking me crochet on the floor. I've been doing a little bit more today on my crocheting. Not done an awful lot because, to be quite honest, I've been very tired. Any wonder why? I'm on the band going round. I've still got to do sleeves, but I'm on the band going round. I've done the lacy bottom bit, if you can see it. Maybe if I hold it out like that, you can see it. It's got a sort of a more together top and a lacy, like a peplum at the bottom. I've shown you the pattern before. I'll show it you again. I did have it with me today. Oh, excuse me bending. I do have the pattern with me. That's the one. I've got to do sleeves. I'm hoping to make slightly longer sleeves. I've got 2 balls left, 200 grams. So I'm hoping that I can make longer than short sleeves. If it's only just 3/4. Because sometimes your dress sleeve comes down almost to your elbow, doesn't it? And I don't like the dress sleeve to be poking out the end, yeah. So anyway, it's a Serdar Silky Look pattern, 5701. You may still be able to get it, I don't know completely. It's not that old of a pattern, but it's not a brand new one, if you know. Now this is the pattern for the one I'm doing in lemon. I have still seen this pattern on Etsy, but you may only get like a PDF or whatever they send you, you know, to your inbox or something. It's a Hayfield pattern and it's 00839 and it's done in double knitting. It's a Hayfield pattern. But I have made this many, many, many years ago, so I don't think you could actually get the actual pattern. Maybe on eBay, if you're lucky, you can get a vintage one. Anyway, once again, I've not got to the sleeves. I've done the back and the 2 fronts, but no sleeves as yet, and obviously no band, so that's the pattern for this one. So I've sewed it together across the shoulders, so it's a back and 2 fronts done. I always do things sort of backwards on, if you know what I mean, but I never sew up the side seams to put the arms in, because I like to put my arms in flat, you know, my sleeves in flat, so they don't get that wrinkly, puckery look about them. I don't mind if they're a bit wider under the arms, I just like the flat look of the sleeves. That's why I've left the green one. I haven't sewn the side seams up on that. I know lots of other people sew them up and then try to wash the sleeve in, and then it doesn't fit and it's all gathered and puckered. And I'm not a lover of that look. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been doing today. In and between opening the door, letting the dogs out, letting them in again, shouting at them to get off the garden. Because Trishy's put seeds in and she's got little plants in. And Trixie has been a nightmare today. She's been wanting to dig everything up. So I've been going to start digging up. Yeah. You might see me washing. I don't know whether, yeah, you can see me washing on the roundabout. It's just my sweaters that are on there. I don't put them in the tumble dryer when I've washed them. I just let them dry naturally. You should dry them flat technically, but I put them on the washing line, you know. They're not that heavy, they're not going to droop down. But I really do not like putting, woolies in the dryer. Yeah? Now this woolly, don't ask me what it is. I think it was a robin pattern from many, many moons ago. If you can see a close-up of the pattern stitch. I haven't worn it because when I made it I was like 2.5 stone heavier and it didn't fit, it didn't meet. Anyway, now it more or less does. So I'm actually starting to wear it now. Yeah, the dress underneath is navy blue velvet, by the way. I wish the weather would improve and then I could wear summer dresses. I am so fed up of wearing, trousers and wintry things. And I keep wanting to get my summer frocks out, get them warm. If you want to know what I'm drinking, I need a drink. Believe me with these two, I need a drink tonight. It's called Woo Woo. Whatever Woo Woo is. An authentic cocktail. I don't even know what it is. What does it say? It doesn't say. It just says ideal for parties. And I don't even know what it's made of because the writing is so little I can't read it. Oh, I can't read it now. They always put everything so little. I can't read on colours. If it was black printed on white, I would have no trouble. I'd be able to read it. But I can't read anything that's black writing on a colour. I've always been like that. It's not anything to do, it's not colour blindness. But I just find it difficult. I used to find it difficult with Heinz's soup because it was a red label and they had tiny writing. Oh. Oh, it's another sharp one. Oh. It's not got much alcohol in it. I don't think it's got any. Oh, 4% alcohol. So it's not going to get me drunk, is it? Manufactured in Manchester. Oh, that's nice. Enjoy the authentic cocktail. Still doesn't tell me what's in it. Usually they say, that they've got gin in them or vodka in them. Or it's a mystery what's in this one. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I hope you've all been nice and safe for Friday the 13th. I need to go out and bring my washing in, put some shoes on and water the garden with the hosepipe, which should be fun. I don't even know if I can reach where you turn the hosepipe on. Because my son is a lot taller, obviously, than me, because I'm only a little one. And everything in this house is always at top arm's reach, which I can't reach, if you know what I mean. So I am hoping that I can actually manage to turn it on, the hosepipe. Otherwise it should be fun, shouldn't it? Because it hasn't rained for 2 days, I think, now. So with it being new plants that are in and seeding plants, I did say I was going to make a little video, didn't I, of the garden. Maybe I will tomorrow, maybe. Because I won't have anything new tomorrow to show you because everything's arrived today. or yesterday. So I've got nothing on order except my dresses from Shine, but they're not coming till later in the month. Not much news really. I got a letter telling me it was time for my 4th injection. I told you I would wait, didn't I, because they're doing it local now. The first one I got, the only place that there was like 4 miles away. And I thought, I'm not trundling my scooter 4 miles there, 4 miles back just to get a jab. And I knew if I waited long enough there'd be one local. Anyway, they're doing it at my local health centre, so that's fine. I'll go there instead. And I've also got to make an appointment with my diabetes nurse, which not looking forward to it. She did prescribe a stronger injection. I'm not on insulin. I'm on a weird kind of injection that helps with your diabetes. And she prescribed a stronger one, but nobody in the locality had it. So some went everywhere. And apparently they're out of stock at the manufacturers, so I had to go back on the weaker one. So I don't know what she's going to say when I make an appointment, because it won't have made any difference, will it? Because I haven't been having the stronger injection. So maybe she'll have something different to suggest, yeah. So I don't think I have anything else to tell you, really. I don't know whether I'll make a video tomorrow. I might make just a very short one, showing you the plants that are in the garden. Maybe. Depends whether it's raining, how I feel, and it's cold. It's not been too bad today, not been too bad. But yesterday it went really cold. The wind was blowing and everything. Really, really cold. Yeah, well, you can see my shed, can't you? You can see my she shed. Well, I'm this way around. There it is, you can see part of it. It's behind my washing. The other way is the summer house. You can see the summer house there. That's the other way. So that's what's in the garden. Only 2 of the trees have actually gone into leaf. The other 2 in the middle are just budding yet. It's weird, isn't it? I know they're not the same kind of tree, but it's weird how the trees either side get leaves on a lot quicker than the 2 in the middle. Because I thought they were dead for a while. I kept saying, oh, they're going to come alive, you know, are they dead? But when you get up to them, they do have little buds on them, so they are alive. Yeah. Anyway, I won't bore you any longer. It's going to be a short and sweet little video today. I just thought I'd let you see what was in the book. Because I'm quite like what's in the book. I mean, the cardigans, you don't have to make them that big, do you? You know, you can make them just small to fit your size. As I say, the young ones like everything oversized, massive and whatnot. But I think when you're a bit of a chunky lady, a lot of ladies make the mistake of wearing something bigger thinking they're hiding in it. But it actually makes them look like they're wearing a tent. And it doesn't help with the size, it makes you look bigger, yeah? If you wear things more fitted to your form, you're still a big girl, but at least you're not huge. But when you wear a great massive dress and a massive cardigan, you look like you're walking around with a tent, you know, a big bell tent over your shoulders. That's my opinion anyway. But I see it a lot. I see people wearing massive oversized things and I'm like, no, you're not that big. You know, be proud, show your figure off a bit. Yeah, I do. I don't give a monkeys that I'm a big girl. But I'm not hiding in the tent. No way. Anyway, it's goodbye from me on Friday the 13th, and I've got a little doggy by the side of me. I don't know if you can actually see her. Oh, she can't. Can you see her head? I don't know whether you can see her little face or not. She's there anyway. I'm not sure if you saw her face or whether you just saw her body. Oh, it was better that way. You could see me a bit better that way, couldn't you? Why didn't I choose that angle before? Too late now. So I'm going to go now and upload this video, and hopefully I might be a bit less tired tomorrow. Oh gosh. Just hope they let me have a sleep. Yeah. Man, it didn't help that somebody knocked on the door late last night. I didn't answer it because I think it must have been a delivery driver, you know, with food or something. Because next door, that way, they order a lot of takeaways. But it was quite late, actually. But it just felt like somebody knocked on the door. But it's strange because the Ring camera didn't pick them up. Because normally the Ring camera goes bing bong if anybody comes up the drive. But it did actually sound like somebody had knocked on the door. Of course it set Rosie off, she went bonkers for about an hour. I didn't answer the door. I thought there's no way I'm answering the door. If it's anybody with food, it's not mine because I haven't ordered it yet. So anyway, eventually, they knocked twice I think and then they went. But I don't know how they managed to avoid the camera. When my son comes back, I'll ask him to check the camera to see whether we did just hear something, whether it was the wind. Could have been somebody knocking on next door, because the doors face each other. You know, and we heard it in here. Because believe me, Rosie's got ears like a bat. Yeah, she hears everything. Everything, yeah. So, anyway, as I said before, bye-bye from Friday the 13th. I will see you on the live tomorrow if I don't make a video tomorrow. I do have to go into the shed tomorrow because I need another ball of the lemon to finish off the cardigan. I've got more in the shed, so don't panic. And I might bring the mannequin in. Then I can, you know, just take photographs of a few of the things I've already made. I get so disheartened when I go in that shed. There's too much stuff and it's in a bit of a jumble. You know, I just lack the incentive to go in there and get stuck in. I certainly won't be doing it this week because I'm so tired and my back's hurting. Sitting on these sofas here, they look quite comfortable, but they're not like my recliner chair. And they just hit me back at the wrong angle. So when I get up from them, no matter how I sit, I put cushions behind my back, I do all sorts of things, they hurt. They're not comfy at all. They like them, they find them quite comfy, but I wouldn't like them as my main. I mean, when they did say at first, oh, we'll leave these in the lounge for you, you don't have to buy another sofa. I'm like, no, it's fine, it's okay, I'll buy a sofa. It's hard to tell people that the sofas are uncomfortable. I mean, when I used to visit them before, when they, you know, we lived separately, I used to think, oh my God, when I got home, my back used to be hurting like heck. And it's a bit rude, isn't it, when you've been to somebody's house and say, well, when I got home, my back was killing me. You know, you don't say those kind of things, do you? It's polite not to mention it. But I shall be glad when I'm back in my own little space. But here I can let the dogs out. I can see when they want to wee and stuff like that. And it's easier. If I'm in my lounge, I've got to come all the way through to let them out. And with Trixie, you know, you don't get that long. When she tells you she wants to wee, it's like, I'm going to do it now, yeah? Whereas in here, I've got a chance of getting her out the door. Yeah. Anyway, that's my woes. That's my timer, so bye!